Good morning, everybody. How are we doing on this fabulous Friday, December 31st, 2021? We are here. We have arrived. Wow. All I can say is wow. So I want to welcome you to a special show today because I wanted to say to myself, I said to myself, I'm like, what can I do for that last day before we go into the 2022 year? Can you believe it? We're about to go 2022. And I just have to first just give reverence and thanks to just being here. I think that's the biggest thing that we all can say. If we're still living and breathing right now, if you still woke up this morning and started our day, be it as you had your coffee, be it as you had to go out to the job, be it as you're staying home, doing some things, whatever you're doing, if you're still in the land of the living, we have to just thank our creator, God, for that. Because in the last 2 years, we have dealt with a big, huge challenge in all of our lives globally. And that's what we always been talking about is like the daily routine now of talking about the pandemic. And I just want to thank everybody that's out there, all of my wonderful supporters who watch the show either through replay or looking at it on different platforms. I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch the show. Thank you for taking the time to support me and my mission and my dream that I had to have a TV streaming show that has now been a little bit over a year. We celebrated our year anniversary November 12th, and it's just amazing how you have a dream, you have a thought process, you have a plan, you make a decision, and then you take action on it. And every time I think about that, it just blows my mind that now I'm here talking in front of you by video, feeling comfortable with it. Wasn't always like that for me. Wasn't always like that. Wasn't always confident. Didn't think that I could say anything that made sense to people. Didn't know I can bring some type of value to people. And now I'm sitting on this TV streaming stage talking to you and just letting you know that you can make your dreams come true if you put it into action and you don't second guess yourself and you don't self-sabotage yourself. So I want to bring that because we are going into a new phase. A lot of people right now, they're doing vision boards. They're thinking about their goals. I mean, all that's like an automatic that happens every single time the new year comes up. But I want to give you something that I got out of a wonderful Queen book, Mary Ellen, that I'm always showing her book because I tell people, please purchase this book. Please purchase this book. This is such an awesome book. It has carried me through a lot of valleys within this year when I received the book. And I received the book as a birthday gift because Mary Ellen was on another platform with me and a friend and business partner of mine, Miss LaWanna Bradford. And that's how I met Mary Ellen through LaWanna. And I'm so glad that we met because it was so nice that we interviewed her. We had a conversation, I would say conversation with her under the Celebrate You platform that I was just telling her that I really loved, about, what the book was giving, different positive vibes and information and encouragement, and not just saying words, but giving you something to move forward in, giving you some instructions of life so you can, make do and do what you need to do as far as your goals and your dreams. And I loved how she put this book together. And she said, "You really like it?" But I said, "Yes." I said, I had to buy a copy of it because I just read some of the inserts. I didn't have the book. So that was around the time my birthday in March this year. So I look in the mail, get a FedEx, and she sends me the book. She sends me the book. And I was like, wow. Out of all the gifts that I didn't receive, that was the number one gift that I needed. Sometimes you're not going to get what you feel like you need, but you're going to get, you might want to say that you want, but you probably get things that you need. And this is the book that I needed. So I want to read a passage in here that I believe this is a really, really good segue into the new year. And then after I kind of talk a little bit about this, I told myself, well, what show did I want to kind of do an encore on for Friday, for this last day in the year? And I'm going to do, you're going to see right after I get done, there's going to be an encore presentation of us celebrating the 1-year anniversary with the Diamond Factor. So you'll get to see some other experts that come on during the week and we were talking, and then you see some other people that came on. They couldn't be on with us live, but they sent some wonderful messages, just sharing how much they received and how much they were encouraged, and they support the Diamond Factor Experience show with Barbara Beckley and guests and experts, because it's a team effort. It's not just one person that makes the dream come true. So just read this passage within Mary Ellen's book. Feel positive. R.E.A.L. equals really enthusiastic about life. Really enthusiastic about life. About your ability to achieve your goals. Pessimistic thoughts easily become real life roadblocks. Negative attitudes can grow to become reflected in everything you do. When you view the world optimistically, it is impossible to feel helpless or out of control. A positive REAL, which again, real enthusiastic about life, attitude inspires you to look for opportunities. Look for opportunities and take advantage of challenging personal or professional projects. Any difficulties the universe, God, puts in your path can be handled with your positive, empowering attitude. Love that. Love that. Today, allow your attitude to carve a path that leads you to success. That leads you to success. I thought I turned to this page because I was kind of flipping through, because I try to look for different things that kind of resonates with me that I want to talk about on the show. And as soon as I turned, it was on page 47, and I just flipped it right to 47. And right there, I was like, this is it. This is basically something I want to make sure I share with the community going into the new year. So remember, R.E.A.L. equals real, enthusiastic about life. Your ability to achieve your goals. But you have to believe in that. And then the next step, and I'm going to always, because I always add a little something to something, to something that I do. Your next step is to add that action. You got to put it into action. You just can't stay stagnant. You need to put it into action. Don't look left. Don't look right. Just go where you feel in your gut, and deep down in your soul, in your heart, and just pull it out and say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put some action to it, and I'm going to make it happen. I did that a year ago, and that's what started this particular TV streaming. And through all the people that you're going to see on this encore anniversary show, that they were saying how much that they got a lot out of it. And I just wanted to cry afterwards, because that's what I always tell myself anytime I get on any platform to speak or talk to anyone, is that I want to make sure I am giving you, each and every one of you out there, some type of value, something to make you move towards what you want to do in your life. When your speaker when you're an influencer, if you're a coach, if you're a mentor, if you're in leadership, your number one aspiration should always be to create a positive impact in somebody else's life. It's not about you. It's not about you. It's about the individuals that you come across in life to help them get to the next level. So let's do that next year. Let's think of the real. Let's be optimistic in what we talk about. Let's know that we can achieve our goals because people are waiting on you. Each individual out there, people are waiting on you to get it together, to step up so you can make those positive changes, not just in your life, but in other people's life. So I want you to enjoy the show and the encore presentation celebrating the Diamond Factor Experience Show 1 year anniversary. And guess what? We are ready to go into 2022 strong, hard, and giving more and more and more value so you and I can create that impact in the world that the world needs right now to move forward. Enjoy.
Diamond Factor Experience audience. What a wonderful day this is. This is an opportunity where we get to celebrate someone who's magnificent and the platform that she has created for so many people. I am Brandy Renee and one of the former experts on the Diamond Factor Experience show. And I am so delighted to celebrate today, to celebrate all that Barbara has done, all of the opportunities that she's given so many experts. It has been an indeed pleasure to have shared the platform with you, to share space with you. I am so grateful with who you are and the woman that you've become. You are such a unique person, and that you are able and have the ability to see giftings in every person that you meet, no matter who they are, no matter what walk of life they come from, and no matter where they've been. You have that unique ability, and I just want to say, just so grateful for you, and so thankful for who you are as well. I just can't say it enough. It's not enough words to celebrate who you are. And I just want to say that my time as a part of the Diamond Factor Experience was so wonderful. I got an opportunity to share space and just share my heart with people, share just various experiences with people from my life, my background. And I just want to say thank you for that. Thank you for the doors that you opened. Thank you for the gift that you recognized in me. And thank you for being the queen that you are. And I just am so excited about this 1 year anniversary for the Diamond Factor Experience. I know that when you began, it was a little bumpy, a little shaky, but you figured it out, and you've touched so many people, and your show and all of the experts that are walking alongside you and journeying alongside you have been able to impact the lives of so many people and to really add value to the listener. And so I am so grateful, and I just want to say happy anniversary to you, and I wish you many, many more to come. And I just thank you and I just believe that your platform is going to be explosive, and it's going to turn the world upside down. So again, thank you, Barbara, and thank you to all the experts that you get to share the platform with and the virtual space with. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing so much more from you in the future.
Good evening, Barbara Beckley. Congratulations on 1 year for the Diamond Factor Experience show. You are amazing. You are an absolute diamond. I look forward to seeing what's coming up next for you in 2022. Love you.
Oh my God. I'm going to cry before the show is over with. Woo! Okay. Okay. Well, I got to make sure my sponsors are happy too. So I'm going to bring on one sponsor, and then I'm going to bring on some other wonderful diamonds that I truly love and I appreciate, and those are some of the experts that come on the show. And then, like I said, it takes a team to make an empire. So they are my team, and you will see them in a minute. Yes, the team.
Hey.
Good morning.
Happy.
Absolutely.
Good morning, Barbara. How are you doing?
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just I don't know. I woke up this morning and I just feel so refreshed. And then I'm sitting by these flowers that I received yesterday for the anniversary. I was like, oh my God, you see these? It's so
They're
sweet.
gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. I was like, oh. Okay, now I got to tell you the little story about this. So yesterday I was lazy. So I ordered Grubhub for breakfast. And then my doorbell rang, and it was 2 men at the door. Now, usually when people hear 2 men at the door, either it's, oh my God, my fantasy just came true, or it's the police. So it wasn't the police, and it really wasn't my fantasy that really came true, but it was 2 men that one brought flowers, the other one brought food.
You can't beat that.
At the same time. So I was like, okay. So the guy, it was funny, the delivery guy that during the flowers, he's like, well, I'm first here. You first. I was like, who brought me flowers? Oh my God. So then the guy said he left, and the guy with the food, he said, you still want the food? I'm like, yeah, I still want the food.
So you got your heart fed and your tummy fed at the same time.
At the same time. But it was just so weird because they're both standing up there like, I was like, okay.
Which do you want first?
Yeah, which you want first? He said, here are the flowers. You can tell. He said, I'm just the delivery person. I'm the middleman. Here you go. But yeah, it's just nice. Just people, you never know who people that are watching and paying attention, and just after that caring and being so supportive. So I just really was surprised to get the flowers, and hopefully I'm on the right track. I hope, this confirms that I'm sort of on the right track here to making sure that people are getting their visibility, knowing their value, and as Mr. the Gem Hunter always says, understanding your sound. So that's what I like to do, and that's why I bring the experts. So I want to talk a little bit because there's some more droplets of other people wanting to wish a happy anniversary, so I'll be playing those throughout. So if you tell me if I say I got to stop for a minute and bring it up, I'll do that, because they were so nice to do the videos because they couldn't be here today. But I want to just really go around and just kind of state. I know a lot of people know you because of your shows, but really I want you to do the introduction, and then just tell a little bit about what brought you to what show that you're doing and how you look at collaboration, because that's the biggest thing that I want to get out of this. People to get out of this whole thing is about how collaboration is the key, and it can, like I said, it can take your business and you can help others build their empires when you come together. So I just want to kind of start off, whoever wants to go first, and go from there.
Ladies first.
That's so
all right.
much.
Let's do Alpha. Yeah, well, here, let. I don't care, whatever. I was going to say alphabetical order, so that's okay. I'll just say anyways, what? I'm Barbara Ellison, and I was just going to say I'm Barbara Beckley. The BBs.
The BBs.
And it all comes back to that, Barb. You did such a great job of putting this together and then sharing it with the rest of us.
Yeah.
And we just said it the other day on our show of how it was like, Barb said, "Oh, Barb, do you want to do a happiness show?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I would love to." but I won't do it by myself. I don't want to do it by myself. I'm a part of my personality is that I like being part of a team.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yeah, no. Just this is about you. It's like, yeah, no, Barb. No, I want to be part of a team. And I mean, it's not that I can't do the show by myself. I have, and that's okay, but not as a steady diet. I don't like to do things by myself. And so, but then it was like, I practically had to hog tie her to say, Barb, you're going to be my co-host. And yet now our show has been on over a year.
Wow.
And now and for Barb to be able to expand us into this arena, this is just absolutely amazing. And I am so grateful. And I love doing our show. And, because people deserve to be happy, and that's our mission, to make happiness the norm rather than the exception, because I truly believe that people deserve to lead happy, healthy, financially free, abundant lives. And so that's where Barb and we gel. We have the same mission. I work with people on their health, and Barb works with people on their visibility. How much better can you get than that? And Regina helps us to put it all together. And I love the fact that Barry with his gems, and yeah, I mean, it's like, oh wow, how gems work in the universe and in the energy. And so Barb, yeah, you've created something great.
Thank you, Miss the BBs. I love to say that now. I even put that on below when we have our show on Tuesday. I say, the time to shine, happiness with the BBs. I don't even put Barbara Beckley, Barbara Ellis anymore. I just think that's so cute. And a lot of people are saying outside, just to let you know, Barbara, like, I like that BB show. What's that BB show? I'm like, trying to shine. They said, no, it's the BBs.
The BBs.
I like the BBs. I like that.
I'm not going to argue. I'm like, as long as you're watching the show, hey, you can call us the BBs all you want.
And one of my former mentors, that's one of the things that he said. He said, you have to let the people call you as they want to reference you. And he was very adamant sometimes that he said, but that's not the name of the group, or that's not the name of the show. And it was really bothering him. And then finally one day he said, as long as exactly what you just said, he said, as long as people are watching and tuning in, what difference does it make?
Right.
And
as long as they can find you, right?
Value. And it's the value. And that's one of the things that Regina, she's always into my brain. I can channel her through my brain. Barbara, when you put the value there, it doesn't matter, because that's your market dominating position. And that's what people remember.
Awesome, Mariah. Well, Miss Regina, let's go to you next.
Well, first of all, let me just say how grateful I am to be a part of this. I was starting to consider having a show like this and didn't have a clue where to begin on it when you surfaced in my life, Barb. And made this opportunity possible for me. And so I am forever grateful, and also to Barb Ellison for introducing us. So my name is Regina Partain Bergman, and my specialty is in business coaching. It's profit acceleration and helping people create a business that allows them to exit profitably when they're ready to go on to their next adventure. And so I help business owners understand what it takes to create a profitable business, and one that you're building that value, going back to what Barb said, building that value in the business so that when you are ready to exit, you actually have something to sell. Because 95% of business owners don't have a product to sell when they're ready to quit. When they're ready to go on to something else, they have nothing to sell because they didn't build it properly from the start. So wherever you're at in your business, it's not too late to create that foundation so that when you're ready to go on to your next adventure, you have a profitable exit from what you're currently doing.
Yeah. Well, Gina, you're kind of I won't say newbie. You've been on for a little while now. You're getting.
But still, I feel like a newbie.
But see, that's again, I just love how you bridged it where, you and Barbara, are friends and business partners. And then Barbara and I, talk, and then she told me about you, and then I met you.
Right.
But I have to give a little caveat to that. I seen you a while ago, and I think I told you about this, and you just popped into Facebook. You were doing a show or something, and you were talking about, just business and money and trying to strategically and everything. And I said, wait a minute, I need to listen to her, especially when she's talking about money and being strategic. I was like, and I really know what you were saying, because you didn't do like some people do when they're talking about money. Like, you got to do this with money. You got to do. I mean, you really seemed like you were just your heart was there. You could just tell that it was a heart thing, and you really cared about where people were going with their finances. And I was like, see, that's what I'm talking about. And I think that resonated with me. And then after 2 months passed, and then Barbie and Barbara, and she said, oh, yeah, you got to meet my friend Regina. I was like, wait a minute, that's the same. Like, so see how the universe, sometimes it just comes together.
It does.
It did that with you and I. And I'm just so grateful that, you said, you said yes.
Oh, well, I'm grateful you asked. And what you're talking about there in collaboration is absolutely 100% where I believe we need to be. Together we all rise, right? What is that expression? A rising tide raises all ships.
Yep.
We work together, we support one another, we all rise. Absolutely. And so I love partnering with others and supporting others. And of course, one of my passions, it starts with family and with helping families be stronger and marriages be stronger and creating those positive generational impacts in the family. But then if there's a business owner in that family, if I can help that business owner be more successful, I help that family be more successful. I help those children have a better example of what a positive family is, so they can go out and recreate it themselves when they are ready to do that. And then that successful business helps people in the community, it helps people in the region, and that goes all the way up to the national and international level of impacting our economies. So it's all this one full cycle, flowing all the way through. So I love that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
But it's
always
working
love the way
together.
you say it's a ripple.
Oh yeah, the ripple effect. Absolutely. That's it for me, is being a part of the ripple effect that my clients create when they go out and change the world. That to me is the most exciting thing that I can do.
I like that. Well, before we bring on Mr. the Gym Hunter, because I know he has a lot to say and I have a lot to say about him, let's hear some more good things. Let's hear some from other people that couldn't show and want to just wish a happy anniversary.
Congratulations, Barbara Beckley, on your first year anniversary for the Diamond Factor Experience Show. Girl, you are making an impact. You are changing lives. I love it. I love the show, and I love what you're doing. And I love that you had a vision and you made it plain. You made it happen, girlfriend. Keep going. Keep rising. This is Coach Tanya from Then I Rise. Love you.
Happy anniversary. Hey, this is Iqbal Acha, career consultant, leadership coach, and personal branding expert. And I just want to start off by wishing you, Barbara, a hearty congratulations, and all of your experts that have been on this show, past and current, a very happy anniversary. The Diamond Factor show has provided so many different insights and different perspectives on a lot of variety of topics that have been very inspirational, motivational, and really educational for your audience. I'm really fortunate to have been a part of this experience, and I'm really grateful that I had the opportunity to be on this show and connect with so many people and talk to them about leadership and career advice and even personal branding ideas. One of the things that I value most about this show is how open-minded and how open-hearted everyone is. And just the fact that this show has crossed that 12-month barrier goes to show that the value, the insights, the ideas, and the lessons that the experts are sharing are really making a significant difference in impacting positively the lives of your listeners. Again, I'm just so proud of you. I'm so proud of all the experts that have been on the show. And Barbara, under your leadership and under your magical guise, Like, the show has done so incredibly well. I couldn't be more prouder of you and the show. So again, just thank you so much for having me, and thank you for the opportunity to just wish you a happy anniversary.
Mr. Iqbal. So,
Awesome.
and Tanya, it's so wonderful just to hear that, because like I said, you feel like you're on the right track there. So, Mr. the Gem Hunter, come on now. Oh my God, I've been knowing this man for so long, so long.
I just had one question. You talk about collaboration. I missed the last team meeting. Are we supposed to say good stuff or bad stuff? I didn't I didn't get that. I didn't take. No, I'm gonna.
Good, bad, and ugly.
Good. I got it. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, great. You guys know how shy I am, so I'm trying to work through this. My name is Barry Mixon, and I am the Gem Hunter. I've been trained as a gemological storyteller. And what I do each week in my show on the Diamond Factor Experience is I take the concepts, the technology, the techniques, the art, science, history, and magic of gemstones and precious jewels and jewelry, and help people use that as a template to begin to discover the value of their own stories. And as a gemologist, I'm fascinated on how everyone has been using the word value, but when you look at what value is, it really started from the history of mankind, really started with gemstones. And there's a reason why I can so easily make that analogy between gemstones and people, and more importantly, gemstones and women. Barbara has a habit of calling women queens and diamonds. Well, when you really understand what a diamond does and the reason why people are moved to diamonds, there is a truth to her calling all the people on the show, especially the women, diamonds. So it's been an amazing 1 year. I'm one of the oldest people here, not just old chronologically, but Barbara and I started from the beginning. Quick story. You guys know I work and live in Europe, mostly in France. I'm sitting on the runway at Charles de Gaulle Airport. The plane was messed up. The door was ready to come off. They had us sitting on the tarmac. I still had my phone on. Ring, ring. It's Barbara. I'm in France. Hey, hi, Barry. Hi. You know how Barbara talks. Hi, Barry. How are you? I'm like, I'm all right. I'm sitting on the tarmac at Charles de Gaulle Airport. Well, Barry, when you get back, you want to do a workshop? And I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm kind of upset about this whole thing. I'm like, yeah, Barbara, we'll talk about when I get back. 11 hours later, I'm sitting on the tarmac now at O'Hare Airport. The pilot says, ladies and gentlemen, just want to thank you and welcome to Chicago O'Hare Airport. The time now is you may turn on your phones, your portable devices at that time. I turn on my phone. It goes through T-Mobile, and then the first thing, ring, ring. I'm looking at it. It's Barbara. Hey, Barbara. Hi, Barry. Did you make up your mind? Do you want to do it? And I'm like, Barbara, I'm still on the runway. I'm in Chicago. I'm on the runway. So that's how we got started. And then you guys know what I've done, Toastmasters. I've won a few championships, went to the World Championship, things like this. When Barbara asked me to do this show, I said, how long do you want me to speak, Barbara? She says, well, about 15, 20 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, because when you're a Toastmaster, you're trained 7 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to say each week for 15 to 25 minutes? And one of the things that's so wonderful about the Diamond Factor, Barbara talks about PPD. This is truly the place that you learn your purpose. You learn your passion. You learn your power. And even as someone who, obviously, I have no problems with speaking, it's been such a wonderful evolution. I talk about gemstones, and I have discovered the gemstones inside of me. I've been studying gemology for 18 years, and finally, I get a chance to talk about all the things that most people don't know about gemstones. You go to a jewelry store, hey, ma'am, can I help you? No, and that's all you get. This is tourmaline. So I get to talk about gemstones that people don't talk about, the history, the science, and it all started with this program. So now me saying, Barbara, I don't know what to do for 25 minutes. Now I'm like, girl, I need 2 hours. Now I don't have enough time. There's so much. I mean, so yeah.
You've been like this week. It was so funny. He's like, "Can I get Thursday too?" Wednesday, he on Wednesday. He said, "Can I get Thursday too? I need Thursday, please, please, please." And I said, "First of all, you have to beg like that, and it happened to be open this week."
And this is that. No, wait. To tell the whole story, this is at 3 o'clock in the morning that I'm asking Barbara. This is how hard Barbara worked. I had no problems at 3 o'clock in the morning saying, Barbara, I need Thursday. Are you available? And 5 minutes later, sure. I'm like, that's who Barbara Beckley is. She's a vampire. She's really a vampire. Very good. So yeah, she's a vampire who happens to exist in the day and the night. So 24 hours customer service is what Barbara does.
I have to stop that.
It's just amazing. It's just amazing. This
You
is
just
her.
reminded me, Barry, to stop that.
This is who she is all the time. I can literally say 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Sometimes Barbara and I are talking at 4 o'clock in the morning. We're like, we gotta go. And Barbara's like, I can go back to bed. Barbara's like, in fact, I'm rolling over. Next thing I hear, bing, the Barbara Beckley Diamond Factor Experience. I'm like, oh my God, Barbara, can you just rest? Jesus, you're making me feel bad, you know? But that's
And
what
even
it
when
is.
we get
That's
off the
what-
phone, I'm still doing some afterwards to get ready
She's
for
still
the
doing it
show.
all the time. Face is done, hair is done, nails. Hi, this is. I'm like, okay. And I don't even have hair, and it's still an effort for me. So there you go. But it's been an amazing journey, Barbara. I personally have gone from teaching here in Chicago. Now my show is literally seen in 4 different continents. I mean, when my show is over, I get phone calls from France, from China, from my friend Saul in Bangladesh. I had to remember where Bangladesh was on the map. I'm like, where is Bangladesh? Are they connected to, what is it? Europe, Africa, and of course, North America. So we've taken something, Barbara has helped me take something that was in my head for all these years, dreams, hopes, and literally speak to the whole entire world. That is what happens when you become a part of the Diamond Factor experience. In fact, I just booked my next flight. I'm going back to France in January. January. Yeah. So there you go. Voila.
And see, now I got to put this all together. So first of all, Barry just mentioned about being global. So, he's not only just global on Wednesdays, but people are starting to watch, the show on the other days that we have. So that just gave me just like this other, like a little kid in the candy store saying, now I can say we are a global show. People are watching from other countries, and to get collaboration coming together, making sure that, we all have something to, that we have that value. We have something that we can put out there and say, look, let's come together and do this. Why we got to be in our little separate things? I know we all have our own businesses, and I get that. And I tell people, hey, I want you to do your thing, be your entrepreneur. But sometimes when you come together, it just makes it so much easier sometimes than to say, okay, I got to do this all by myself in the corner, And that's when I first started the show. Like I said earlier, before everybody came on, I had to stop myself because first I said, well, why do you want to start a show, Barbara? Because that's the number one thing. What's the why? Yeah. And I admitted the why at that particular time for that 3 minutes, I was saying because everybody else is doing one.
Right.
Wrong answer. And I found that out the hard way. So I was going to start the show in fact, I was going to start the show in June of last year. And I put myself to the side because of that answer that I gave. And then the memory said to myself, well, wait a minute, Barbara, what is your purpose? You're talking about PPD. You're always telling people about their purpose. Man. What is your purpose? What are you trying to do? What do you always tell people? I said, well, I want to help them, with visibility and stuff. And okay. And I want people to know their value. I was just kind of talking to myself like that. They said, okay, so maybe that's the reason why you want the show, not because everybody else is doing it. I said, yay, bingo. So then that birth.
Then I had to browbeat you to stay to become my part. But tell your part of it. that you were gonna let me just kind of like, you were just gonna back off.
Well, this is okay. After I started the show, then I started looking for. Well, this was before now, Barbara. This is before I started Diamond Factor. Me and you been over a year together.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
with us it was a year in June.
Yeah.
Well, Barbara, let me give a shameless plug to people who are considering this network. Yes, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there, as we know, the internet, YouTube, all these streaming services out there, and people are just talking. People are just talking. As I coach all the time, there's a difference between, if you don't know how to tell a story, then you're just talking. All right. And the best thing you could do in your life is learn how to tell a story. A good story is 3 things: memorable, calls you to action, and makes you want to need to tell a friend. So, ladies and gentlemen, we make money here. I know I certainly do. Okay. It's gone from just, me talking about gemstones. Quick story. When I was in France last month, I'm sitting in a cafe. I wanted to do a show in a cafe in France because everyone in America thinks of France and a cafe. So I was doing my show from this place called the La Cronche. And I'm setting up my camera, I'm setting up my laptop, and literally I hear, "Monsieur, bonjour, Barry. Bonjour, bonjour, Mr. Barry. Bonjour, Barry." And I'm thinking, like Barbara said, 2 men come to the door. Now imagine being a black man in a foreign country and they know your name. I'm like, oh, shucks. But okay, what have I done? All right. And it was viewers who have been watching my show, and I had did a promotion the day before to say where I was going to be, and they came to meet me at the restaurant in France. Okay. And people literally are saying, "Can you come here? Can you do this?" And of course, they're not doing it for free. They're doing it so the opportunity to be able to tell your story, to collaborate with other people coming together, and then those people actually pay you money. See, I'm from New York. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Okay. So I just want, so those of you who are thinking about this, do it and understand there is a purpose to this. You bring your passion. Okay. And what's the other one? PPD, purpose, passion, and drive. And your drive is, once you start making some money, you're going to start wanting to do some more shows. So I'm just saying.
Well, it opens up opportunities.
Yes. Well, before we talk about that, we got some other people to wish the anniversary because of timing. So here we go.
Okay.
Laura Armstrong here. I am one of the experts on the Diamond Factor experience with Barbara Beckley on Thursday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern. And I just wanted to wish the Diamond Factor show a very happy 1st anniversary. It's been an incredible experience being a part of our community, reaching out to the world with our messages as an expert on here. And I just want to thank Barbara Beckley so much for the opportunity to be on her wonderful show. She's so supportive. She's so great. She's there for all of us. And she makes sure that we're getting out to the world. She's on it all the time. It's just been so great for me. It's helped my business so much, getting exposure, being on the show. But not only that, passing on the knowledge that I know to others so that they can ripple it out into the world. And I'm sure all the other experts feel the same way I do. So I just wanted to take a minute and wish you, Barbara, and the Diamond Factor experience a very happy 1st anniversary. I'm so proud of what we all created this year, and I'm looking forward to where this is going and how much bigger it's going to get. Have the best anniversary ever, and I'll talk to you all soon. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.
Barbara, you are extraordinary. Thank you so much. 1 year on the Diamond Factor. You are amazing. You brought out so many diamonds. And I thank you and congratulations for bringing out the best in everyone. Love you so much. God bless you. 1 year. Congrats.
Congratulations, Barbara, on all of your success and the continued success of the Diamond Factor experience. You and your team have done so much to help so many people already, and you continue to do so. Personally, I am so proud of the work we did together when you allowed me to bring my dreams to life on your show, You're Selling Too Hard. I look forward to working with you again very soon, and I also look forward to seeing what you and your team are going to do next. Do something amazing like you always do. Congratulations, Barbara.
Hey, Barbara, how are you? Happy anniversary. Congratulations and many blessings to you. Barbara showed the Diamond Factor is amazing, has been amazing, and it is my honor to say that not only have I been able to listen to it, to watch it, my honor to know Barbara, my honor to be able to call her a friend, and my honor to say that I have been on the show multiple times. And it is my highest honor to say, you got to get to know her audience. And above that, you need to get to know Barbara. This woman has heart, soul, and everything that you could want, all wrapped up behind a gorgeous face and a beautiful smile. What more could you possibly want? Listen to her show, watch her. The people she has on are beyond amazing. Barbara, congratulations, my friend. Sending you so much love, and I'm so excited for you. Love you.
Okay. Can you hear me? Okay, it seems like I heard an echo. So our time is near here, but I just wanted to make sure I brought some of the wonderful experts, either on video that they sent to me or right here, my wonderful experts, just to say thank you for being on the path that I've been on for the whole year. And I just still can't believe it. But now that we did the year, now it's going to be so much better the next year. So telling everybody, we're not going nowhere. We are here to stay. So any last thoughts before we close our show, our celebration today for our 1 year anniversary?
I'm just
go ahead, Barb.
No, I went first last time.
I just want to say how honored I feel that you've included me in this platform, Barb, and the opportunity that you've provided. And I am so excited to be a part of this journey with you and to be able to celebrate this anniversary with you. And I'm looking forward to for this relationship to go on for a very long time.
Yes.
I just want to say that the viewers, everyone sees these smiling faces. I just want to let you know that Barbara gives a shirt to each expert that says the beatings will continue until morale improves. So I just want to let you know that the smiling, but it's just like, get the word. But no, seriously, we've all grown. We all have grown. Putting on a show each week is challenging. We know that personal speaking, public speaking is very hard for everybody. We have to come up with new ideas, new concepts. And the power of the Diamond Factor experience is, and I'll put it in terms, it's like facets. The standard round brilliant diamond has 58 facets, and all those facets have to come together in order for the maximizing of the light. Those colors come together because all the facets have to match up in such a way where it can maximize the light and reflect the different colors that we are. That's what, so when I talk about gemstones, I'm literally talking about it and experiencing it for myself. And that is what exactly has happened to me in 1 year being with Barbara Beckley and the Diamond Factor experience. So I thank you. I love you. You have changed my life. Voila.
And Barbara, before we close, Barbara Ellis, the other BB.
To be part of the BBs, it has just been an amazing journey of just personal development for myself, of just talking on our show has been so instrumental in getting me clear on who I was, what my purpose is, what I want to do. And between you and Regina, it's been like, oh, wow. And to be part of this same show. But you were the one that gave me the original opportunity. And I'm so, so grateful for it. So can't wait to see what we do this year.
Yes, new year coming, and I'm going to be giving some information out very shortly. There's some new things coming that you don't even know, that the experts don't even know what's going on. Yes, So
Yay.
with that,
Excited to hear about that.
That means another, Regina, that means another T-shirt in another one of those meetings. You know, that's all.
Okay.
Well, with that said, thank you so much, experts. Thank you for bringing the value, bringing who you are, your uniqueness, and I just really adore you and love you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Barb.
Thank you, and thanks to everybody,
Barb.
guys. You guys are great.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Barbara Beckley and the Diamond Factor, congratulations. How exciting is this? You're celebrating 1 year on the Diamond Factor experience. Wow. I'm Lawana Bradford. I am the principal of the Bradford Group Consulting as well as COO of the Bradford Group. And I am your partner and friend, and I am so excited to be celebrating with you along with so many other people whose lives you've touched. I am so proud of you and the platform that you're building and how it is expanding on a global scale. You are helping to enrich lives both in business and personally, and that is amazing. I want to encourage you to just continue to spread your message of hope, continue to inspire individuals to find their purpose, and most importantly, continue to remind individuals to tap into their divine genius and shine brightly like the diamond that's within each and every one of us. Thank you so much for all you do. I know you're just getting started. The world hasn't seen anything yet. So be blessed. Continue to keep rocking and doing your thing. And as Harlan says, keep on dancing. And as the song says, ain't no stopping you now. You're on the move. Yeah. Bye.